Hi guys, Tiffany here, and today I'm going to talk about why I made the decision to become an entrepreneur. So it all started many years ago. Many, like half of my life ago. I was about 17, 18 years old and just graduated high school. So I was like 17. I'd be 18 in like 3 more months. And I just really did not want to go into the workforce. And so, because my very first job, as soon as I graduated, was working at a call center, and I quit after 6 hours. It was the worst thing ever. And so I was like, I'm never working. I just want to hang out and party with my friends. And so I started doing Avon, and I made some money with Avon, selling to my friends who love wearing makeup and to people at my husband's work and my mom's work and things like that, and just around town. And so that went good for a little while till I decided to move out of my parents' house with my boyfriend at the time, and which is now my husband. But so we moved out, and I really had to get a job to help with rent and things like that. So I worked at Starbucks for a bit and Hard Rock Cafe, and I there's one time I was working 3 jobs and putting myself through school, and I just said this sucks. It really does. So while I was working at Starbucks, I was introduced to company called Ameriplan, and it sold discounted insurance. But for the problem is nowhere here in Tahoe or around Lake Tahoe would accept it. So none of the dental people, none of the doctors, none of the chiropractors, nobody would accept it. And then even in Carson City, nobody would accept it. So I had a really hard time selling that. And this is all like before really internet marketing and reaching out to people on Facebook and things like that. Social media marketing happened. So I just really decided, okay, my focus for school is going to be marketing, advertising and marketing. So I was putting myself through school for that for a little bit while I was getting my general business degree. And I got pregnant. And so I kind of stepped away from school and was just, working. I got a job at an advertising and marketing agency, and, started working there. And then I had my baby, my very first baby, and I never wanted to go back to work. I wanted to stay home with her. So I joined Melaleuca, and that worked okay for a little while, but it was still before all the like major online, being able to Facebook, social media, and all that kind of stuff. So I had to go back to work, and it's really slow building up a network marketing business like that, and having to try to plan parties and living in Tahoe where everybody's burnt out from all the home business parties and things like that. And so I'm still a customer of that. I love the products. But, that just wasn't for me. So I decided, I'm just going to focus on my job. So I focused on my job for a little while longer, and then I got pregnant again. And after that, I was like, I really want to just stay home. And so I think at that time I tried, I think it was Univera at that point, Univera. And then obviously that didn't work out. And so I kept going to school and working at my marketing advertising job. My husband worked and I worked it out that we would work, he worked nights. He quit his day job so that he could work night times, and I worked daytimes. And so the kids were never ever once in daycare or anything like that. So, that worked out for us for a little while. But then when my son was born, we found out my husband had Huntington's disease. And inevitably, he was going to be on disability. There's no cure for it, nothing. So we knew that um, he wasn't going to be able to work for very much longer. I mean, he was already showing a lot of the symptoms and signs. So, we moved on, and I accidentally got pregnant again with with sorry. I ended up getting pregnant again, and there's no way I was going to give her up, even though the disease is genetic, and there's a 50-50 chance of my kids having her. But, she is a miracle baby for us, so we decided, we kept her, and I ended up putting myself, just continuing going to school, just working really hard for school, and finally got my business marketing degree, and was working full time at my job. And, at that point, again, there's no way I wanted to go back to work. So I started, this is now where the business, online marketing and things started coming into effect. So I did a few different kind of online marketing stuff. I got burned majorly, thousands of dollars burned. And so I had to work to pay off that thousands of dollars. But I had this passion always to be my own person, my own mark, work for myself. And so all the experience that I got from working at the advertising and marketing agency, I decided to start putting forward towards being a freelance marketer and helping people, you know, build their business from the ground up. A lot of like the brick and mortar businesses around Tahoe, and doing their marketing, building their websites, doing graphic design for them, doing their social media marketing and stuff like that. And, you know, I continue to learn my education in doing social media and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, this video is going so much longer than all my others. And I know Noon said that, you know, this will be a long one for all of us. So I finally just started, you know, studying hard on learning everything I knew, the ins and outs of WordPress, anything about marketing, Pinterest, Instagram, anything that I can learn to market online, and blogging and banner advertising, CPA, everything. So I really dug deep and learned all that, and I've seen a lot of progress from that, and I've seen a lot of momentum for me personally through that, and growth in my own personal business. So, so that's why, you know, my main goal for being an entrepreneur is because I've got 3 kids and I'm a caretaker to my husband now. And it all started 18 years ago. So my long journey of progression and success. So have a good night, guys. Love you. Bye.